What day is today? Wednesday. For me, it's happy 39 weeks pregnant. So I am officially in my last week before I'm full term. Well, I guess 37 weeks is considered full term, but until I'm like on my due date, which is crazy. So I am still planning on doing VEDA. For many of you who have just seen my recent uploads, you've seen that I've just thrown like 4 or 5 videos up in the last couple of days. So thank you for watching. If you haven't watched them, please check them out at the end of this, and don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up and like the video if this is something that you find useful, because if it's useful, then I'll continue to do it. If it's not so useful, then, well, I don't know, because I'm kind of liking doing this stuff. So what I'm going to do today is go over week 38, what's happened so far this week, and I've got a couple things that I want to show you that I purchased. I'll do a little belly shot and measurement as well. So the first thing I wanted to do was to introduce you to our little baby. Here we go. This is our little baby face. You can see we got a nose, mouth, chin. This is the head. We had a really hard time actually seeing. We had an ultrasound today, and this says that the measurement is 11.1 centimeters, which if I take my measuring tape, there's 11 centimeters, so this is the length of the baby's melon. It's so little. Very little. They are able, by measuring the stomach and a few other parts, I am assuming, of the baby, to be able to figure out how big the baby is, how much it weighs. So Craig had Craig guessed 8 pounds 3 ounces, and the baby's actually 7 pounds 8 ounces right now, roughly. And she said it was pretty accurate because they had a resident that had done an ultrasound just before a baby was born, and when the baby was born, she said it was pretty shocking. They'd actually written their whole paper on ultrasounds and the, I guess, maybe the validity of guessing weight based off measurement. So this is the little baby, and again, we don't know if we're having a boy or girl. So what I did today was went out and purchased a bringing home from the hospital outfit for a boy and for a girl. We've had a little bit of change happen in the last week or so. We are no longer going to have a home birth. So this means that I definitely need to get everything in my hospital bag. But I also wanted to show you some of the stuff that I had purchased to prep for the home birth, because we were planning on having a water birth. So now we're going to go to the hospital. So I definitely needed to get a bringing home the baby outfit, just because I'm silly and you only get to do it once with a baby, right? So I will save that until the very end of the video because I think it's really cute. It will also be in the hospital bag and baby bag videos. We booked a tour of the hospital for tomorrow night at 7:30. I was hoping that it was only going to be the labor and delivery ward, but I have a feeling it's like the whole hospital, which is, I don't really need to see the whole hospital. I'm not sure if it's going to be much more than here's the vending machine, here's the room. We did reserve, just in case we were transferred to the hospital, a private room if it's available. If not, we are asking for a semi-private, and that costs, I think it was $225 or $250 if we end up with the private room. So I'm really hoping we can have a private room, because then I can do my candles, and oh, I should go and get some flameless candles because I might not be able to have open flame at the hospital. Yeah, probably I wouldn't be able to, would I? So I need to go get some flameless candles. Mental note, I need to write that down. And we'll be able to have our own music and all of that kind of stuff, which is one of the things that enticed me most about having the home birth, was that it was in my own setting and that I could make it nice and calm and relaxing. So I'm really hoping that we have a room that's available. I also wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts on using an epidural, and as much as I am hoping to have a 100% natural birth, it does give me a little bit of relief thinking that if this is just way too intense for me to handle, that I do have the option of having the epidural, whereas I didn't have that at my home situation. So I don't know if it's just taking a little bit of weight off my shoulders, because right now, whenever I'm feeling anything odd, I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, it's happening. But it's not actually happening. Although today I am seriously doing a waddle. Every step I take, the pressure is so heavy in my down there region. So that's definitely a change and something new that's happened this, like, literally today. So epidural, you know, I'm gonna try not to have it, but it's there if I want it, which is kind of a little bit of a nice option. I have also been having some mad numbness in my limbs, and it's not a case of me falling asleep on an arm and it's too heavy. It is a case of it's something that's pinching. It's a nerve that's being pinched. So whether the baby's lying on my spine in a weird way, but it doesn't matter if on my left or my right side. The arm goes completely numb, and then it actually it's not coming back in like pins and needles. It just goes away. So that's what's indicating to me that it's not blood flow, it's actually a nerve. So that kind of sucks, because that's been happening for about 2 weeks now, and I literally wake up in the middle of the night and I can't feel my arms, and it's kind of achy. It doesn't feel nice. What else is on my list? I've got ultrasound, check, did that. The GBS swab, I did put a note in the last, or a couple vlogs ago, that the GBS swab, which is the swab that essentially checks for a bacteria that women sometimes carry between their vagina and their anus, or in that region, that could be potentially infectious for a newborn, especially if in the case of vaginal birth. So this GBS swab, if it comes back positive, it's usually not an issue. And they said that about 40% of people are actually affected by it. But, and it had no sort of symptom, but if it does come back, it usually is a little bit too much for the baby and the immunity of the baby. So what you do is you're actually fed an IV antibiotic during your labor progression, and I think it's like a 20-minute drip, and they do it every 2 hours. So the mom actually gets the antibiotics, and that should be enough to pass the antibiotics on to the baby for when it goes through the birth canal. So yeah, so I had that done, and it was literally just a swab, and I came back negative. So I do not actually have to worry about having that hose hooked up to me, at least. So GBS is negative. That's great. I am still on the low end for my iron. I've been taking these, sorry, I was looking for them, which is called ferrous gluconate, 300 milligrams, and if you can see that, I don't know if that'll focus or not. Anyway, it is an iron pill, an iron supplement, essentially. I've been taking 2 of them every night before I go to bed. It's got 35, each pill has 35 milligrams of iron. So I've been taking 2 of these each night, and I've been taking them for about a month, missing a couple nights here and there because I'm just silly with taking pills. But the first time when I had my blood taken, drawn, I think it was saying it was like 108 or 103. It was really low. No, it was 108, because 105 was the cutoff for me to have a home birth. And since then, my blood has come back after my last test, and it's 118. They still consider anything below 120 as low. So I am still, I guess, I don't know if you call that anemic. I don't know if I'm anemic or not. Pregnancy anemic. But I am a vegetarian, so it makes sense that I'm probably low on iron. The other supplement that I've just introduced this last week is evening primrose oil, and these are an oil tablet that I am taking 2 or 3 of them 2 or 3 times a day. Some people actually will even insert the pill. It's to soften, I believe, and ripen sort of the cervix. don't know. There's nothing 100% proved by it, but it was recommended to me by my midwife, so I should probably know a little bit more about why I'm taking what I'm taking. But I know that everybody I know has taken evening primrose oil, so I'm only just taking it orally. I haven't chosen to take it topically yet. I don't think that's an option. I don't think I'm going to do that, but it is an option. So those are my 2 supplements. Tour of the hospital. I do have a doula now. My neighbor is going to be my doula, so she'll be coming into the hospital with us. And I'm going to just start to show you some of the stuff that I've purchased, because it's all around me and it's so cute and I can't wait to show it to you. So these are just a couple things that I've picked up today. My husband Craig's father was a firefighter, chief firefighter, and so this is a newborn little onesie that has fire trucks on it. It's got the little caps for the little mittens. I thought it was really cute. I got this at Bonnie Togg's for $8. Then I went over to Winners, which is right beside it, and I picked up this, which is a swaddle blanket, but it's really, really soft on the inside. It's by a company called Blankets and Beyond, and this is a 0 to 3 months, so this was actually only $14.99. I couldn't pass that up. I thought it was so cute. It's got little monkeys and giraffes and elephants, which when you see the nursery tour will be quite fitting. So I got that, and I also got this, which has a mirror at the bottom, crinkly wings, and I could hang it from the stroller or the car seat or whatever I choose. This was $5.99. It's by the same brand that my stroller is, Mamas and Papas, which is a UK brand. So I thought that was a great deal. And then I also got another one, just, you know, one for my stroller, one for the thing, and this is got a little pulley. It's a bug. There's no mirror in this one, but again, it's crinkly. This one was $7.99, usually $16.99. Same company. And then I got these little guys, which were $4.99, and they're foot rattles. So they're little slippers, and their toes rattle. And it says that it should help with hand-eye coordination, shaking, reaching, and grabbing. It encourages the babies to do so. So, I don't know. It says 0+ months, so we'll see when it's appropriate to put them on, but I thought they were cute. And that's it from Winners. I went to Sears after that in search of something to take the baby home, and everything right now going into the spring is all like neon. It's like fluoro everything, and no, it's not really what I want. I want like beige, cuddly, and cute. So what I did buy, if you saw the other day, was one of these Bundle Me bags, and this is by J.J. Cole, and this can go, it smells so good. I did buy this used, it's secondhand. You can see it's pilled, but I mean, like I said in the video before, it will pill anyway. But this is, you know, normally retails for $65. I got it on Kijiji for $30, and I've cleaned it and washed it, and it'll be great for inside the car seat for right now, because it is still spring. It's, you know, 8 degrees, 7 degrees, 0 degrees, 15 degrees. You never know what it's going to be like in Canada. But it's a little chilly right now. Definitely for a newborn, can definitely use this. And then I thought, you know, I have my car seat, but I also have another seat. And instead of having to move it, I got a second one, which I'm going to open. And this one's a little bit lighter. So I figure this might be better for going into, you know, the spring if we're out camping or something and the baby's sleeping. Then, oh, I guess it's not a little lighter. I thought it was. Anyway, this one is white, and it's got, oh, a tacky heart on it, which I didn't notice, but that's okay. It's got the headrest liner on the inside, so I'll be able to use that in that one if I need to. Excuse me peeking. And essentially it's the same thing. So it's soft, super, super soft and cuddly. This was $49. I got it at Sears. And it's called the Cuddle Bag by Jolly Jumper. Then I went to H&M and I found these cute little bibs there. Now these are like handkerchief bibs, which are essentially what I'm going to sew. So I thought, you know, as much as I'm going to sew them, I thought this is a great way for me to get a good idea of size-wise. So I can use this as a template, but I got 2 of them. They're $6.95. They were from H&M. And then I found the cutest little bring home the baby girl outfit. So it's just a little eyelet white dress and underwears. I will put underwears. And I decided to purchase a little bonnet instead of a bow. So this is essentially coming home as a little girl. And I'll probably just take some leg warmers that I've knitted and take those for the legs, and then they can just be in those little bundle me's, and hopefully that'll be warm enough. I've got a little sweater that I'll take as well. So that's what I picked out for girl to come home. And again, this was from H&M. It was $17.95. I chose to buy the 2 to 4 months as opposed to the 0 to 1 month, because I'm hoping that I can wear it at least more than once or twice. And then for little boy, I had ordered this online before from what's that? Zulily. And this has almost like, well, it's got little rabbits on it. And again, it's just like a little bloomer with a bonnet. And it's, you know, it's really classic as opposed to, I do have some other things. I'll probably take a couple different outfits with me, but this is one of the things that I bought that was newborn size. It's definitely going to be a special occasion outfit, so I thought it would be really cute for the bringing home if we have a little boy. So that's the little boy outfit. And a couple other things that I wanted to show you were some journals that I had purchased from Chapters last night. And these are, you know, my baby journals. So it might be a little bit overzealous because I absolutely sucked at my wedding one and my pregnancy one. However, I'm doing these vlogs, which are really helpful. But this is the book that I chose for our baby journal. And I chose it because it's got a little more crafty things at the front. It's got some frames. It's got this, like, I don't know, first birthday thing. Yeah, places to put pictures in and all that stuff. Your typical birth journal or baby journal. But this is just for the first 3 years. So most of it's the first year. And then what I got that I thought I could sit with while nursing or late in the middle of the night when I'm up is 2 books. One here is called The Modern Mom's Memory Journal. And this one's Mom's One Line a Day Journal. And this is a 5-year memory book. This one, I think, is just a 1 year. I have this same style of journal in a different variation. It's not for a mom, but essentially what you have is each page has January 10th, and then it's got 20, and then so I would put in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. And it's just got 4 little small lines that you can jot down a memory. So their example would be like, Matilda took the bottle today. She drank down the whole bottle, and it was when it was done, she wanted more. And then what you can essentially see is on August the 2nd, the following year, what Matilda was doing. So it's kind of cool. Again, every day for 5 years, I'll have to put this in the diaper bag. But, I mean, I can definitely write a line. It's just whether I do it. So, that's one thing. That was 20 bucks. This guy, The Modern Mom's Memory Journal. This is, you write the date in it. It keeps track of day to day. But it's going to give us stuff like, so for example, Thursday says, what's one lie I told my kid today? The baby comes from storks, that all nutrients are in the bread's crust. It's just little sort of, you know, things like on Sunday, what's one thing that I learned from my child this week? What's the cutest thing my child did today? So it's just a little promptus about how to journal. So I thought I could leave that beside the bed. I also purchased this book, which is Cherish the First 6 Weeks. So it's a little bit about expecting what to expect in the first 6 weeks with a newborn. So this is actually going to be the book that I'm going to sit with today because I really want to get through this. And this one is for my mamacita. I'm gonna order a second one for Craig's mom. And this is Memories from My Grandchild. So this is a book, literally, that they need to sit through and go over everything about who they are. And I think that this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful idea, because I would love to have had something like this from my grandparents. And I know Craig would too, because he loves history and all of that sort of stuff. So this is a really easy way to inform our baby about his roots or her roots. So, you know, what were your favorite books? What are your favorite TV shows? It's got, you know, when you were in school, what kind of concerts and plays were you in? What did you generally do after school? What are your favorite meals that you traditionally prepared? Can you share a recipe? Where were your summer vacations spent? Do you have any religious affiliations? What's your most significant breakthrough, discovery, or invention that you've witnessed? Technological, medical, or other? So it's a really great book, and I'm excited to read it from my own parents' perspective, because some of these things are things that you don't actually read, you know, don't actually know, or you don't discuss. So that's really, really, really cool. And then this is the final thing. It's more of a joke. It's a soother with a mustache. I thought it was super funny and super cute. The girl said that they just got them in that day, and she'd already sold 4 of them. So I was really lucky I found it. So that's the final thing. And I'm done my vlog, guys. So that's week 38, and it's been a crazy week, to say the least. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow you're gonna see, I've already got it edited, ready, and up to go, but it will be the nursery tour. As you can see, things are definitely changed in here. And I'm gonna do a quick measurement for you, so we can see where we are. Here's my baby bump. It looks so big when I'm not wearing black. And this is from one side. And from the front. And from the other side. And it's not the best way to measure, because it really means, you know, where the baby's going to be lying. But I am currently 41 inches around. 41 and a half inches around. And the midwives, where they measure, is from the head of the pubic bone to the top of where they think the baby is. And I'm just going to guess, but yeah, I didn't get anything that they did. They got 37 centimeters, which is about right. So the way they judge that is 2 centimeters above or below, and it should actually correlate to the week of pregnancy you're in. So 37 centimeters was 1 centimeter less than being 38 weeks pregnant. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks for joining me, and I know that this is a long video, but I don't care, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I put in everything that I need to in this video. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.